Hi Donovan, it's your math teacher here, Miss Bonzer, and I'm here to help you with some multiplication. We've been doing some 3-digit by 1-digit multiplication together, and today we're going to take the next step and do some multiplication that is 3-digit by 2-digit, which you'll see down here in the left-hand corner, which we have 986 times 24, and we'll be talking about the steps to go through to complete this problem successfully. Looking at the next slide here, you'll see 3 multiplication problems that should be very familiar to you, and you've been doing a really nice job completing these problems on your own with myself and with our group. And these have gotten very simple to you. So today we're going to add another step here, which will be adding a number to the second line here, which is going to create some difficulties for us and cause us to do a little bit more steps as we go through, but that's okay. I'm here to help you today, and we'll get through it together. So here's an example problem here for us, which is 452 times 36. And here we have the first step, which is we're going to multiply by the ones digit. What I want you to first do is just not even think about that 3 that we have in the tens digit on the bottom there. We're just going to focus on the 6. And we're going to go through the problem just like we've gone through all of our other problems. So the first step here is we're going to multiply 2 by 6. If we need to use our multiplication chart, we can. As I go through it, I'm going to just use my basic facts I have in my head, but when you're doing them, you always know that you can use your multiplication chart if you need to. So the first step here is we're going to do 2 times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Right on the 2 on the bottom here, and we'll carry the 1 over. Put our plus 1 to remind ourselves that we're adding. Next, I have to then multiply 5 times 6. Well, 5 times 6 is 30. Count by 5s if we need to. Plus 1 would be 31. We'll put our 1 down, plus 3 over here above the hundreds place, the 4. Then we multiply. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 3. 24 plus 3 is 27. I have nothing else to multiply, so I know I can just write that down. So now we're done with the multiplying by the ones digit, which we are very used to. Now we're going to move on to the next step because we still have that 3 now to worry about. So here's as far as we got in our problem. Our first line there by multiplying by the 6, we got 2,712. Now, what's going to be our next step? Well, next here we're multiplying by the 3, which is in the tens place, which is just like a 30. So what we need to make sure, since we're multiplying by the tens, what we do, because it's like multiplying by 30, we need to put down the 0 here, which tells myself, okay, I'm ready to multiply by the 3 in the tens place. So let's multiply just like we've done with the 6, but now below here, and we'll start next to the 0 here. So first, like we did with the 6, we'll start with the 2 up here. 3 times 2 is 6. We'll write our 6 down right below here. Then let's move on. 3 times 5 is 15. Can't write 15 though yet because I have to still multiply by the 4. So I'll write the 5 down here, plus 1 above the 4 to remind myself to add that then. Now we multiply. 4 times 3 is what? It's 12, plus the 1 would then be 13. Now our last step that we need to do is, let's go to our next slide here. We have all of our work here. The last step is then we are going to add them together. So we're going to put our plus sign right here, draw our line to show that we're adding these together to get our answer here. And now we're just going to add the columns together. So here I have 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12, put the 2 down here, carry the 1 over. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, and then 1 plus nothing, I didn't carry anything over, is 1. So there we have our final answer here, and this is how we would then solve these problems. Next, what I would like you to do is go to your iPad and open up to Notability to see what we will be completing together today on the iPad. We're going to do some problems a little bit on our own. I'm here to help you if you need, but wonderful job watching the video. Remember, if you need help, using that quiet raise hand, and I'm excited for us to complete some of these multiplication problems together in class. Alrighty, see you later, Donovan.